Water Dream War. A region of pointless frolicking and endless pleasure. No one here understands the true meaning of suffering and random shocking violence meted out arbitrarily.
Hello everyone, SalazarJ here, so I tip the scales for another game of Dungeon Keeper. Alright, so I'm going to take on Water Dream War, and perhaps the one after that. It's called Flowerhat. Yes, I know this game. I know this game at the back of my hand. I'm like that guy from Prison Break who's got it like tattooed on the back. Like he's literally got it tattooed. Oh, oops. No, wrong button. Wrong room. I want that to be the treasure room. Alright, so let's try that again. Yeah. You can sell rooms, you get your money back, and you get like half the money back when you sell it, so that kind of early start is not good for me. So, that's what I'm doing. That's what I do, is I just restart the level, because it's just the beginning, and I failed to place down the most basic of rooms. Most basic of protocols. Actually, no, I'm gonna do it like that. Okay. I'm gonna take the gold seam. Yeah, you can dig it out there. Yeah, whatever. The portal is located here. So one thing you could do is put a layer down here, I suppose. Okay, I got 4 imps, have I? Now I have 6 imps. Okay, I'm thinking that's maybe where Yep, and I'll put down a perhaps the hatchery goes here. I don't know. I just you know place. I think about rooms I'm going to place in, then I just place them in, then I realise maybe there wasn't a great spot to put it. But you know, everyone leaves happy, I guess. Okay, and that's going to be an entrance. Yes, impossito. We need more gold. Yes, and your advisor will tell you gold reserves are all running low. But you know, it's not like we're yeah. It's not like we're running out of gold. It's not like we're in an economic crisis here or anything. Alright, there's also an interesting little thing down here, which I'm also going to look into. So let's see. I think I'll put the hatchery. I'm going to put the hatchery here. You know, this is a good, nice little central location. Well, sort of central. And we're going to get a new room soon. So I'm just going to place that stuff there for it. Per usual, get the hatchery in. I think maybe the training room can go there. Yeah, the layer goes here. We need more imps. Yeah, have another 5 imps. Because we need. So yes, we'll set up the layer here. And maybe the training room could go down here with the gold. That's a huge location. The thing is, I need a lot more space for it. Now I'm digging out this location here because, well, that also leads somewhere interesting. As you can see, it's a nice long tunnel built within this impenetrable rock, which you can't excavate, but you can excavate this rock area. There's something in there. Which means I don't know why I put this room in there. Maybe I could extend out to make a huge hatchery. I tend to overplan these. Yeah, I tend to overplan these things. Well, if you get the imps to start claiming land, I can start spending. And this. Oh, okay, I was gonna. Okay, wrong button. I keep right clicking. I should be left clicking. See, now I can get some money in. Now I can get the pay. Now I can get. Now I can. I have to get these imps to get off it. And look at that! Got some new creatures. I got some new creatures. My treasure room is full. But I've tunneled into a new area, and I'll liberate a bunch of skeletons. Skeletons they don't eat, they don't really sleep. Give them a lair anyway. And they'll immediately go to the training room, because, you know, skeletons love training. Now, in order to get skeletons, in a normal game of Dungeon Keeper, to get skeletons, you gotta have a structure called a prison. And in that prison is where, you know, you starve people to death inside the prison. You starve a human inside the prison, they turn into a skeleton. Yes, and they turn into a skeleton. And, you know, skeletons are fragile, but they don't, you know, they're low maintenance creatures. Now, let's get some imps over here. Now, I've got a second training room here. I don't want it, I don't need it. Don't want it, need it, don't want to have it.
An entrance has been claimed.
And I just researched a new room. So I just got a new room, not research, but this room will allow research. The library. Alright. What a library does is, you place it in, you got bookshelves and stuff. And, what do you know? You attract a creature called a Warlock. Warlocks are spellcasters, fragile, they love learning. And they have to do that when you drop them. They don't like being slapped. And also, don't get them in a huge group, okay? Because Warlock, well, you can get in a huge group, but there's a certain structure which allows you to assign teams and stuff, and assign team leaders and all. So do not get a bunch of Warlocks into a team. Alright? Warlocks make great team players with other Warlocks. That's the problem. They play well with other Warlocks, and you don't want the Warlocks going, we can do a better job of being a dungeon keeper. You know, you think gold's coming in too slowly, you can just pick up the gold pieces yourself and throw them in there. Yep, I'm just gonna dig out all this crap. No, I don't need a bigger treasure room. You need a bigger treasure room. Now I was gonna cut these off because when you claim certain rooms, they do that kind of thing. Place a hatchery in and top it off with a connection to the training room. So what's he up to? Setting up a lair. So when Warlocks are Warlocks go to the library, they'll research something for you. It'll take them a bit of time, but they'll research and go, woohoo, we did it! And you know, there are other creatures that also like learning. There are wizards, but those are humans. There are vampires. Yep, and there's nothing left to research. Now it's a good time to dump all your Warlocks into the training room. Because, you know, there's nothing really else for them. Oh, no you don't. You're going training. This time I've improved the training room and made it bigger. You want to get your Warlocks trained up. Yeah, you want your Warlocks trained up. Because, you know, because a trained Warlock can cast spells at higher levels. You know, that sort of thing. I didn't need to make the library this big. I just like to build a big library. I think it attracts more Warlocks as well. The thing is that... Oh, look at that, he's already level 2. If you want to know more about a creature, there you go. You can just... You know, throw a, query on them and see how they're doing. See, look at that guy. Look at that guy. And look at this guy. He can cast a protection spell. The fly can cast that spell. Oh, I hit my creature limit. Yeah, now will be next time to train a Warlock. Yeah, everyone to the training room. Wait, 16 creatures. Wait, 12 creatures. Oh. I think I might have screwed up when I shouldn't have grabbed the skeletons that early in the game. Because that counts towards my creature limit. So, you know, those skeletons are going to be freeloaders, have basically taken away from my head count. So it's not a good idea to, you know, if there are free creatures on the map, don't go too far. Just, you know, don't go out there and grab free creatures until you hit your unit cap. Now I'll be next to time train the Warlock, but this is going to take too long. I'm going to be a bit more proactive here. I'm going to. So I want to get to the next level. Next level, Flowerhat is one of my favourites.
You need a bigger treasure.
And it's mostly because infinite money. That's the main reason. Infinite money in that level. I like levels where you can have infinite money. Here we go. We got incoming. We got contacts. Well, let's lure the enemy back. Let's lure the enemy in. Now, like I said, if you don't like a creature, if you don't like certain creatures, you can just throw them in the portal. They'll leave the dungeon. They'll leave the dungeon for good, and then gives you room for another one. So now down to 11 creatures. So let's see, Warlock, set yourself up. Yeah, set yourself up next to the other Warlocks. You lazy bugger. Now go start training. And here's another thing. Yeah, when that happens, you got fortified walls. You can't dig through them. You gotta let the Yeah, let the dwarf chase you. Let the dwarf chase you. Here we go. Throw fireballs! Incoming! Wow, he dropped a lot of gold. And of course, hero lairs are full of treasure. It's like, you know, they go dungeon diving. They go dungeon diving and attack the dungeon, and they seem to have a lot of loot on them. Like, don't you think they wouldn't have a lot of loot on them because, you know, they're dungeon diving? But nope, they carry all that money. Now, one thing you can actually do is if some of your creatures get unhappy, you can pick up gold directly off the ground from your treasure room and give it to the creature. And, you know, that might make them happy if you bribe them. Oh, when a Warlock reaches certain levels... Yeah, when the Warlock reaches a certain level, they can also heal themselves, or others. Skeletons also cast protection spells on themselves. So, you know, they can better protect themselves and the other creatures. Well, just mostly themselves. So you can use it sort of as tanks. We got contacts. We got contacts! Level 6 skeletons. Alright, so they're gonna launch another assault. So what's going on here is the imps are taking this territory. It's owned by the heroes, so it takes them a lot longer to claim the land than normal. However, if you claim enough of their tiles around a wall, the wall disappears. So, you know, you got to claim all the available tiles around a wall, and that wall will vanish. So, you know, you might have some hope if you're a certain politician. You know, what I'm actually trying to look for is where the heroes come from. They come from a weird little looking structure where see that fog being generated. Yeah, that's where they come from. The hero gate. Heroes use this portal to invade your dungeon. Yes, that's where the Lord of the Land will come from. So, you know, claim it as close as you can. Claim as much territory as you can, and secure that portal. Now, in Dungeon Keeper 2, you can get rid of hero portals if you surround them if you dig around them and you surround them with claimed land, the portal will collapse. In this one, you can't get rid of them. You claim all the land you want around the portal, it's not going to matter. I think in some campaign levels, the heroes will actually spawn infinitely from those portals. So a good way to get money, and also at the same time, you put a guard post down there, and your creatures will shoot them as soon as they come in. Not entirely sure how it works. So what I'm doing here is I'm just clearing out the land, just giving some more space to everyone. And here I goes. Bring in the Warlocks! It's probably a bad idea though. Then again, level 4 Warlocks can shoot meteors, not just fireballs. Friggin' meteors. There we go. That's it. Not quite, we got one. As you can see, that dwarf is giving us some trouble.
Your minions are winning a battle. You have conquered this realm.
Yay!
Withers dread. This place now has a proper name because of what you did here.
Thanks.
There's a healthy disrespect for life, and you'll be amused to hear that cannibalism has gained a strong foothold amongst the ragged inhabitants.
Ooh, nice! Now that's something I like to hear. Well, not entirely, but you get the idea. Wow!
Flowerhat. Polite bartering has led to extreme compassion and a surfeit of contentment in this area.
Ugh.
Not even a thick-skinned troll could survive the understanding and help these scummy people can provide.
Ugh, disgusting! Oh, I have to go in there and spread some anthrax and terror, and you know, do all that evil stuff, just to get. For the love of the dark gods, for the love of Zanza. Okay. Anyway, moving on. This is Flowerhat. Why is my favourite? Because I mentioned before, infinite resources. That patch of stuff there, that patch of the purple stuff there, is what I like to call is what the game calls gems. No holograms there either, just gems. Plain old ordinary gems. So, in preparation of this new bounty which is coming up, I'm expanding out the treasure room. Now, gems actually take a while to mine per load, but the thing is, it's infinite gold. So you know, you can play maps forever if you have gems. In other maps, you can play for as long as you want, but honestly, it's just I don't give something its priority. It's like we're gonna dump the gold in the most random spots ever. We're gonna dump it that far out. It's like, why? Right, we're gonna reduce the amount of workload strain. So when the creatures come in here, okay, there's kind of an upper limit here. Don't dig too far out there, because that's where you find the that's where the do-gooding heroes are on this map. Now, what the game is trying to establish here is that you can put, well, what the game is trying to say is this is a good spot to put all your rooms, and they'd be right. It's a good staging area. Very good staging area. You can do that. And why not? Actually, just thinking about it now. Although I really do like having it in corners. Yeah, I'm indecisive like that. So I can also summon lots and lots of imps. I can also summon lots and lots of imps very quickly because, you know, I'm not too worried. I don't have too many monetary concerns. So one thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put the hatchery here. You know, this is a nice central location to put your hatchery. Alright. Okay, and then once this area is done... Ugh, I hate when imps do that. They just, you know, they go off down a corridor rather than trying to claim an area. Alright, so the thing about libraries is you should put them in a nice quiet corner of your dungeon. So, you know, that's a nice quiet corner. And that's where they should be. Just dump the library there and forget all about it. And still, watch out for librarians. Okay? And remember to catch the, summer reading the summer reading, flesh-eating bacteria. Impossible. We need more imps.
No, you do not have enough gold.
We can also mine gold. We have the resources to mine gold. Well, we have the space for mining gold. So, I want this area becoming a lair. Okay, and as I said, maybe you shouldn't go too far out, but here I think it's a good spot to put a training room. Although the shape of the map is rather curious, don't you think? It looks like something. No, it's not what you think it is. It's actually.
Tunneled into a new area.
Oh, tunnels in a new area. Never mind about digging this area out.
An entrance has been claimed.
So I've claimed a portal. So one thing I'm going to do is put a library in. Get some warlocks. Get some warlocks out here. So who's my first creature? A warlock. You know, dark wizards. And here we go. We've researched the workshop. Well, not researched, but the workshop is now available to us. Workshops are an interesting thing. Yep.
Creatures are under attack.
And look at that, we're already under attack by enemy combatants. So workshops are they produce traps and doors for your dungeon. So, you know, it's a good spot to yeah. And they attract trolls. Now trolls are rather cowardly creatures in the game. In some fiction, trolls are like really big brutes and they do a lot of damage and stuff, and they're intelligent, whatever. These guys, they're cowards. They have a big hammer. They love manufacturing stuff. They love manufacturing stuff and having someone else do the job for them, or having someone else not do the job of getting into combat. So there is that. So yeah, just gonna build a huge everything. Build a huge lair, because, you know, we're going to bring in a lot of creatures, and I think I might need a hatchery extension here. But yes, I love the gems. They are gemalicious. They are so gemalicious here. And we got demon spawn, of course. No, you're not. You're training. So are you, because you're useless. Now, the warlock has to research spells. Okay, I have to research everything again.
A new room has been researched.
But he's researched a thing called a bridge. How do bridges work? Well, you see, Timmy. A bridge is used to move land across lava. When you build a bridge, it counts as your own land, and it goes over lava. Most creatures cannot cross lava. Do you know which creatures, Timmy, can cross lava? I don't know, Stars RJ. Which creatures can cross lava? Well, those who are immune to heat, such as hellhounds, or demon spawn, or dragons. Oh, gee willikers, dragons! When will I encounter those? Not until you're older, Timmy. Not until you're older. Yeah. Why not? I'm just gonna throw in a whole bunch of imps. Just because I can. I have the money for it. Seriously, look at all that money coming in. Yeah. That's why Flowerhat's my favourite. Also because of there are also other factors involved here, but mostly because of Flowerhat, you can just builders.
Spell has been researched.
And of course, if you... The library is actually getting quite cramped. So if you're careful enough, you can actually have your imps go into the library and start claiming walls. However, if there's too many imps running around the library, the Warlocks will throw fireballs out and they'll attack, they'll do all sorts of things, get the imps out of their space. Because Warlocks don't like being interrupted. I mean, you're trying to study the arcane, the dark art, and how to torture and eviscerate your enemies. And you've got these bloody guys going around just, you know, making all this noise and smashing down walls and trying to improve your efficiency, and you're like, guys, this is a library. I'm trying to study here, and you know, I'd be frustrated too by the imps. Call to arms spell. That's another interesting one.
It is payday.
All right, payday. And there's not a heist in sight. Now, another thing you can actually do is drop a bridge in.
Your creatures are under attack.
Drop a bridge in and start scouting the area. See what's out there. Because you can find these things called pickups. They're taken straight to your library. Increased level, for example, is a good one to have. It's a good one to find.
Your creatures are falling in battle.
Yep. And I think I lost an imp.
Your creatures are under attack.
You know what? Go, demon spawn! The door is locked. The enemy can't retreat through it. But my creatures can attack like can... Yeah, but my creatures can attack.
Door has been manufactured.
Alright, another thing. Doors.
Spell has been researched. There is nothing left to research.
Alright, Warlocks then. If there's nothing left to research, get to the training room. Alright. So that spell there, that thing there, the level up is a good one to have. They're taken to your library so you can use them at a different date. That is power-ups. They're good to have. It's good to have power-ups. Gimme! Yeah, it's good to have power-ups. Now the thing there that's got built was a door. What I could have done was place down the door here. Oh wait, never mind, I couldn't place down, but place down a door here, then you can lock it to bar passage into a place. Door's a good sign. My trolls are not training. They're not working out. Another thing you can do with workshops is, you know, you place down something from the workshop like a door or a trap or whatever, and you sell it and you get money. So that's also a slow and steady way. It's a slow way of making money. But if you don't have any gems on the map, but if you can't find any gems on the map, it might be your only option. So no, I can't go any further this way. There are no power-ups that way, so I'm going to expand out my territory this way. See what else is out there. One thing I like to do actually is when the lava spits out like that, does the prominences. I like to actually then grab a build a bridge over it just before the prominence hits the lava again. So it does that. Yeah, it just bounces on the bridge. It's fun. You know, the small things that can amuse you in this game.
You have tunneled into a new area.
More like the same area. I like to keep it to one big bridge. I mean, it does mean your base is more vulnerable, like if someone tries to capture it, the entire bridge goes with them, but that's what you can do when you can right click. You right click on something and you can... So if you have multiples of one room, you can right click to go to it. Now what I'm actually looking for is a special power up, which I also like to steal. So they manufactured a poison trap, have they? Those are the only two traps available on this map. Alright, so the power up isn't in here. Well, let's go smash down this door. Trolls are good at smashing down doors, because well, I like to believe so, because they're the ones usually making them. So you'd think they'd be good at smashing down engineering items since they're always making them. Alright, we're entering the Hero's Dungeon. Knock down everything here. Why not? Why not just knock down everything? We're under attack! Bring in the trolls! Trolls! In the dungeon! Okay, maybe that was a bad idea. Now your imps will your imps will keep trying to claim land in the middle of combat. So it might be a good idea. Warlocks! And Demon Spawn! Demon Spawn! We need your help over here! That's a barbarian. You can't, you don't really want to actually use one set of monsters at a time on the enemy. What you actually want to do is use different sorts. Now another thing you can do is, if you encounter doors, tell your imps to smash them down. I mean, they can smash down doors. They're imps. You know, it's just... They're imps. They can do that kind of thing. They're not very good at smashing down doors. But since I've already killed everyone there who was actually... Yeah, since I killed everyone... Of course, now I have to retrain everyone because, you know, everyone's dead. Everyone died. Here's what we want. We want Steel Hero, and there's also another increased level spell. But the main thing I want is Steel Hero. It does exactly what it says on the tin. You bewitch a hero to your side. Now I thought it would spawn a hero at random depending on the map. Like later on in the game, you get certain other heroes you want to steal, but it turns out you actually steal a hero on the map. That's not what I wanted. Bewitching a hero. Now you see, I don't want to steal an archer. Archers. I mean, damn it, archers. But no, what I want is a thief. Now, the thing about thieves, archers is they like manufacturing stuff, but I don't want them manufacturing. What you want to do is you want to take a thief and you want to get it trained to level 10. Okay? There's a reason for that. I mean, he's called a thief here. I think in other games he's called a lord. He's called a squire or whatever. But for all intents and purposes in game, they're thieves. They are thieves. They are robbers. They are looters. They are bandits. Okay, they are bandits. They are in it for the money. Okay, they are mostly into the stuff for the money. For the love of Zanza! You know, can't do love of Maineth here. Because, you know, I'm following the dark gods and stuff, so you know. This is important. I just want to tunnel into this area. Now, also keep that in mind is that you can actually what you can actually do is dig in there and grab some spiders. Spiders are actually encountered in the next level. Transfer creature, that's also a good one to have. Here's our objective.
Beware, the Lord of the Land approaches.
Yeah, that's the...
Your creatures are under attack.
My creatures are not quite ready for it, but I'll make do with what I've got. Warlocks! Assemble! Trolls! Beat the crap out of them. Your objective is to destroy the Lord of the Land. You know, kill his minions and then destroy that dungeon hard up there. Ow. That's your main objective, is to destroy that thing here. This is the dungeon heart. Okay, the thing in the center of my dungeon was a dungeon heart. This is a dungeon heart. Alright, you keep smacking on it and it keeps shrinking in size until it explodes. Now that guy's starving to death. Yeah, start smashing. Oh, and of course now it's payday, so everyone wants to go get their money. But they're too busy in the middle of combat to get paid. And this is what happens when you destroy a dungeon heart. Sparks for a bit, and then it explodes. And this thief is going to be level 10. But I think I'll do that off camera, because you know it's important enough to do that. I'm going to do that off camera. I'll in the video here. I've been Salazar J, and I tip the scales in the favour of the Dark Dungeons, of the Dark Lords. Signing off.